Hi, I'm Henry.
Hi, I'm Jacob.
And welcome back to Technopoverty. What you just saw was the opening cutscene to, I believe it was 1989, it said right in the video. The NES video game, Ninja Gaiden 2, that's the opening cutscene when you put the cartridge into your little horizontal toaster NES, you push down on the springs. Jacob, do you remember that?
Oh, yeah, I love those things.
Remember, we're gonna get real encore tonight. We're gonna be talking about,
yeah.
we're gonna be talking about, like, we're talking about blowing on the cartridge. We're drinking from the hose, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently, kids do not drink from the hose anymore.
Yeah, you can't do it.
Yeah.
It's illegal.
It's illegal, apparently, even though, you know, I drank from the hose yesterday.
Yeah, it's true. We found a hose just to spite people, and we drank.
Just to spite people. We went outside, we found a hose, we sipped from it. Buddy, you can still drink from the hose. You can still like things from your childhood.
And we went back home when the street lights came on.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
We did two of them. Hit them both.
Mask for mask. How you doing?
What's going on?
But yeah. So that was the opening cutscene to Ninja Gaiden 2. I wanted to show that to y'all. I'm also going to step away real quick to get the controller so we can start the game in a moment.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm going to give a quick shout out to my cousin Samantha, who gave birth to my newest second cousin, Theodore Clifford Jacobs. And that's just awesome.
Congratulations.
Yeah, they've been trying for years, and this miracle boy is now in their lives, and boy, oh boy, is he cute. I mean, you know, as cute as like a wormy little newborn can be, but congratulations on that. Well, let's get into some Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah, so I just wanted to show folks the opening cutscene of the original Ninja Gaiden 2. Yeah, wow, this is going to get so unk tonight. I didn't realize it. We cannot drive the word to the ground.
And I was gonna say, I was like, how long? I mean, I've been an uncle since I was 9, I think. Because my sister is a lot older than me.
I've been an uncle for a few years.
Yeah. So we can do that. You're with uncles right now.
Truly. Okay, so we beat the pirate cave and it froze on the last thing.
Yeah.
So we kind of skipped the whole intro segment, but as usual, Technopoverty, yes, there's a chord there.
I was just realizing.
It's a place where we read video games as an excuse to play books, and we play books as an excuse to watch video games, and we smoke movies as an excuse to play music. But we've been playing Ninja Gaiden Ragebound while discussing Lone Wolf and Cub. If you're part of our Discord, we watched Lone Wolf and Cub Baby Cart to Hades on Sunday. Which level? Should we go back to the construction site or should we try the catacombs this time?
What do we have to do? Did we finish? Oh, that's right. We had like the issue at the
so we went. Let's go right for it. We went to the construction site last time, and the game just kind of froze on us. I forget precisely why.
Yeah. And Elman, the essence of Unk is really just kind of being an older guy just chatting about things that younger kids don't understand now.
There's something sophomoric or transitory or...
yeah, it's a little...
there's the sense that like your uncle's going to show you the cool PG-13 stuff or the cool R-rated stuff.
Well, my uncle definitely did. He was great. Thanks, Uncle Dave.
The good exploitation movies.
Yeah. And thank you very much, Elman and everyone, for the congratulations. So let Samantha know. It's very cool. We got a big family and we're making it bigger. Yeah, we like on positive connotation. I've definitely heard on negative.
Yeah, as like old.
Yeah, like for sure. And, you know, you're going to be at some point. You just kind of embrace it. And also, you can just like hang out with younger people too. Like you can find out what's going on. You just go to like chat with younger people.
So part of the reason I brought up the drink out of the hose thing is because ever since I watched the Nostalgia Guys episode of the Guys podcast, oh yes, I gotta try stuff.
Oh yeah.
I've just been, there's a few things I've been thinking about as far as like generational complaints I've been seeing made since the 90s that everybody thinks are new.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of like the real life version of something we're always noting here when in games like, oh yeah, we're gonna be old school hard. Like, video games have always claiming to be like yearning back to a time of like harder video games when it's not really the case. They've been about the same consistency.
Right.
Better at narrative delivery for sure.
Just like the energy. Yeah, it's giving that energy of just like when people were upset if you're wearing a band shirt.
For instance, Jacob, I don't think the Gen Z stuff's real.
You know what? You mentioned that, and ever since then, I agree with it because like, I also have literally never encountered it.
Right, and like it's one of those things too where it's like you know, Lux and you and I, we do like live events. We're out there.
Yeah, there's
when I'm not doing production stuff, like I part-time work in environments where I'm with a lot of just like different people of all ages, and I mean, I think. To some extent, I think people just expect people to act like they do on TV. This is another thing, like editing, like Michael Burns, for instance, or just YouTube video essays where you're cutting out like likes and ums and breaths people are taking. Like people don't realize how often like newscasters and others have perfected not doing that, and what they're watching on TV is not what people in real life are performing like.
Oh, absolutely. Performances that are so clean that you don't understand their performance.
Yeah, and especially in the age where like more and more people are trying to be like influencers and have like that online cadence and tone.
Yeah.
Did I do it right?
I did it.
What am I going for?
Also, love it, Ghost Bro. You either die a little bro or live long enough to become monk.
Yeah.
For real. Yeah, and the hose claim is definitely a real pervasive one, and I don't know why like old people just have this idea. It's like it's also like we can't drink out of hoses because like for years we've been leaching shit into the ground.
Right. So when I was a kid too, I remember my parents very vocally complaining about like people not being able to like do change. Like, oh, I gave them X amount of money and they didn't understand to give me a full dollar back. Instead, they gave me the extra coin. Yeah, people don't intuitively learn that, and that's behavior that needs to be taught and retaught. But I think it is one of the funny ones I see people complaining about when it comes to nostalgia stuff of like, society's a decline because this thing isn't happening.
Yeah. It's so dumb. And it's also like, and everyone knows like how bad America is at math in general, and yet they're just like, well, that's just a fact on paper. Like, sure, I'm gonna go out into the world, I'm not gonna fucking get in the face with it.
I think there's like this need to be reassured that like you've learned something, or there's been like some sort of progress too that you want to see you impose. So it's like, no, we've been through this. We have to be moving forward, right? Just because like the linear nature of like imagining stuff.
I also really hate when people like to think that like we're much smarter than like people in like ancient Rome. Like I think we're kind of about the same. Like,
right?
You know, maybe definitely a lot of things we've learned, but like, yeah, we still have a lot of like humanities, a lot of like different like schooling and education. Like math was invented.
There's like it's either Arthur Conan Doyle. I think it's either Arthur Conan Doyle or Mark Twain has a story about like a dude traveling back to the Middle Ages, and so like they don't know science. Like he says he can help them with science and stuff like that, but then he tries to read manuscripts. It's like, oh, I don't know like Latin. Everybody knows like Latin and Greek in addition to like Italian and such. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a different spread of knowledge.
Yes, exactly. It was just like same kind of like computing power, I guess, would be like the easiest way to kind of.
I mean, speaking of computing power, like buddy, people are falling in love with LLMs.
Yeah, dude, truly. They'd be like, nah, man, caveman's stupid.
Like we know how to get to the moon, and we still I don't know, we still fall for goals.
Right? Yeah, true. And, like every time we're like, you know what? Like every time there's a Planet of the Apes, we're like, haha, monkey with gun. Then we see, we're like,
oh yeah, no, there are actual consequences to a monkey having a gun that I should consider
compelling.
on both literal and metaphorical levels. Like, wow, it's both very scary that monkey is using a gun on people, but like also, wow, the idea, man.
What is the monkey? What has brought this monkey to bring this action upon us? Oh god, alright. Let's see. Oh damn, Master, your dad is helping with cybersecurity for your state's elections. And I often think to myself, uh-oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't ID you for buying hoses. Ghost Bro. Sure, it might be a federal crime, but when one has the opportunity to do something really funny, oh god, no. not referring to the cybersecurity father helping secure elections continue to be secure, hopefully.
Okay, I think last time that room just didn't load, the one I just walked out of with the cool background effect, which I like the little layering background effects this thing's doing.
Yeah. Also, I just saw Master Mask. I definitely remember a Kid in King Arthur's Court movie.
A Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court?
Yeah, where he taught the king how to roller skate and brought a Big Mac, or made a Big Mac.
Oh, not the actual novelization, but like the the kids movie. I vaguely know what you're talking about. I never saw it, but like yeah.
It had one of the guys from American Pie. I forget which one. It was him in a younger role. I do remember that movie. It was a great time.
No, wait. I remember us doing this little hopping segment.
Oh damn, Ghost Road. Does the monkey have a license for the gun? If he does,
no. That's like the terror of unregulated firearms. But also the hubris of those stupid scientists.
The fucking monkey pulls like, what was the Japanese political assassination, but like a monkey prints a ghost gun.
Oh, like yeah. Dude, you're just describing Donkey Kong. Yeah. Just like a coconut, like that's the spinning Kong. Yeah, a little coconut cannon, like.
Oh god. I want the denied defend deposed monkey.
Yeah, that's. See, because like that's a monkey. What if monkey has gun story? But then you start the movie, you're like, yeah, I know. What if monkey had gun? But then as you watch it, it's not so much that the monkey has gun. It's that the monkey's learning about what the concept of healthcare is. You know? Yeah. It's like, oh, if a primate can learn what needs to be done about this system, then the real tragedy is man's inaction. Like, and then you're once again like, God damn it. What if monkey had gun?
Man, we truly haven't dove into the true depths of what if monkey had gun, which is great.
See, that kind of like flexible, like metaphorical, like even us having fun and playing with it, it's such a more, I don't know, I think that is kind of like the point of the medium more than like the story aiming for a realistic, what if you were a monkey with a gun? You know, we're talking about like modes of like escapism. And kind of reading literature where everybody's complicated and you're an observer versus like, I don't know, this trend of everybody's alienated from having real life experiences, so like the stories we're ingesting have to be like, well, you are this thing.
Yeah.
You were transported to another world.
That looks great. Oh, that's right, Master Mask. I forgot the kid was also named in the outfield. I'm glad I could remind you that he was also in American Pie. So the only two movies I know that he was in.
The blonde kid with glasses?
No, dark, short-haired boy. Let me look it up. I'm gonna forget his name.
You have the power of the internet, and I'm the one playing the game.
It's true. Encore. I'm not even gonna try to remember like I would in the 90s, you know?
I'm gonna turn the game down a little.
American Pie. Apologies, we'll try it. What's this boy's name? Thomas Ian Nicholas.
Thank you for letting me know that, Ghost Bro.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. That's right. If you give 100 monkeys, 100 guns, and 100 bullets, they will eventually end up shooting Shakespeare. Please greenlight the script. I would absolutely throw
Yeah, I know.
There's so many good ones. Yeah, the 90s did have a lot of three-namer actors. It's wild too seeing pictures of them now.
Dreyfus.
Yeah, you know, other folks.
I was trying to think of a clever one for Seinfeld, but I couldn't. I was to be like Jerry Zionist Seinfeld.
Jerry Samantha Seinfeld.
Questionable age, romantic partners, Seinfeld. Damn it, that's too many.
We got Neil Patrick
Sorry guys,
Harris.
I'm no good at the joke.
I was about to say John Lovitz, like it's only me too. I just like John Lovitz.
Dang, wasn't fast. Oh, okay, there's a scroll right at the end there I'm looking for. I wasn't looking ahead.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen any of those other movies that Ben Affleck's been in. Of those three. That's right. I think we should relaunch new episodes of Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee where it's just him with Rappaport and Will and Grace. God. Dude, Deborah Messing during all of this stuff, the Mamadani stuff has been honestly very funny. But of all people, I don't care to hear about crying about things that are fake. Deborah Messing. Oh, Gelman. Forgot about Gelman. Gelman.
This is the way I came. I think so, yeah. Right. Upwards and onwards. Yeah, I think something Unk is... It's usually something or an attitude of wanting to pass something down, although there may not be an immediate like recognition as to like,
oh, like immediate use,
or like it's not academic. It's familial. It's relative. It's like this is culturally like cool or a hangout or what we like value in our like leisure time, like hanging out with the family type stuff.
Yeah. Hey, what up, Philly man?
What up, Philly man? I am just eating it with hits.
Really unsafe to leave a giant roving saw blade loose on a construction site like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, the foreman here is just kind of like...
Literally a demon.
Just... I mean, he's still a demon, but like, doesn't he have like a time he needs to get shit done, you know? Like, is there not a project timeline? Guys, I know we're evil and we have to destroy for our demonic overlord, but like we need to get this done in 2 months. Like we have had delay after delay. Why are these saws even on? Why are we fueling these things? The literal boss from hell. Yeah.
I need to remember to actually... Okay, I'm gonna actually kill myself. Oh man, that's not gonna clip well. I was just self-destructing because how payoff and like the economy. There's no real good way to phrase it. I'm only digging a deeper grave.
That's so funny.
But yeah, why am I so bad at handling these shield dudes? That stays though, right? Yeah, that stays. Okay.
Fucking dork.
Yeah.
Oh, does he? Yeah, he's one of those.
He has
super
armor,
shots or
so I need
whatever.
to hit him with a charge shot, but I keep losing the charge shot. I need to remember how to do defensive stuff, because that's what was really...
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like
where's
using this to bounce off and deflect stuff.
Yeah. The dodge or whatever.
Yeah.
Dodge or no. And you can't dodge the saw blades, right?
I can. I'm just bad at it. But see, if I just hit him with a charge,
Yeah. Just,
one hit.
ain't no problem.
Ain't no problem. I'm not hitting the rhythm of it.
Nice, but you got there thinking. Wax on, wax off. Oh, that's creepy how the legs move and that thing dies.
Yeah.
Oh.
I like how animated these sprites are, and I mean that's something as we watched the opening Ninja Gaiden 2 at the start of the stream. You saw like all kinds of little details, like the little fabric glowing, just the insert shots and the way the cutscenes were. They're nice.
Oh, totally.
A real simple bad guy monologuing in a thunderstorm, but constructed in a way that just sells it. Okay, what is my hang up here? But I mean, it's enough to sell the game. I remember last session we were really impressed when it tied the two protagonists together with the little magic dagger subplot item. See, do that and that. That's what I need to be doing.
Book it.
And we liked it, not necessarily because it was like, wow, what a surprising plot twist, but it's like, oh, what a neat little bow in what we've been doing mechanically to like really make it feel whole.
Yeah.
I bring this up, Jacob, because I saw images to the live-action Zelda movie that's coming out in like 2027, and I don't understand what Zelda is without the actual like mechanical glue that stitches what is otherwise a bunch of fantasy reference and trope.
Right, like every other fantasy movie is just that if that's what you're doing.
Like the reason video games use the shorthand like reference to like, you know, you can see Mononoke in Zelda and stuff is because when you're playing those video games, you need something to make the moving of the sticks and the pressing of the buttons. Like you need something to feel like that's like heroic or motivated. So you get the shortcuts and the stereotypes, which isn't a bad thing. Like Ninja Gaiden Black is a game I would call perfect. You are very much just stereotypically a ninja doing ninja things, but it is the right kind of glue to make its systems and mechanics make you feel really cool for just pressing a button and moving a stick, you know?
Yeah.
Like the magic trick of video games is like making that pressing the stick and pressing the buttons and moving the stick feel like more than that.
Yeah.
And so a lot of times video game narratives like hinge on just like quick, short, easy to recognize, not hard to contemplate imagery to get you into that mode. Imagery that's usually ripped straight from other older movies. Like I think of Zelda and I think of like Conan the Barbarian. I think of Willow, Ridley Scott's Legend.
Man, Legend is so good.
Because I think of also just like the various types of Zelda concept art that existed over the years and how like it varies from like very Dunzinian Shadow of the Colossus, like brown and gloom to, you know, green and lush.
Yeah.
And they just kind of went with like the Breath of the Wild look. I mean, I think Tears of the Kingdom's like a top 3 Zelda game, but I'm surprised how not interested I was in what I saw.
Right, like you would think it was something like...
I'm open to being like, all right, we'll see when it comes to theaters. Like, I went and saw the Mario movie in theaters.
You know, I never did. How was it?
Here's the problem. I saw it with a bunch of friends and we double featured it with the Dungeons & Dragons Honor Among Thieves movie. And
I didn't see that.
the Mario movie, while passable is nowhere near as good as Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves, so I'll never be able to not detach it from it being the weaker of the two movies I saw that day.
Gotcha.
I watched the trailer to the new Mario Galaxy movie, and it just felt like elevator music.
Fair. People needed that music.
I should just be running past these guys too. Yeah, it's really easy to skip. Yeah. I even brought that up last time. You don't have to kill everything you want to. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you dorks.
I don't want to hang out there anyway. See, and that's a modern consideration. The original Ninja Gaiden was just constantly throwing dudes at you. Maybe not constantly, I don't remember how random, but like at intervals, things would just be running at you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was about kind of brute forcing it through just like killing everything that comes at you and moving forward. This one, there's more of a like, well, you can backtrack, you can dodge things.
Yeah.
You can perfect parry like pretty much everything if you get this jump mechanic right, which I find really cool.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's been really fun. It seems like a great mechanic.
It keeps bringing me back to how Doom Eternal, it was trying to make you feel cool, but it just was very tedious to take on even the weakest enemies in Doom Eternal. Whereas here, like, everything pops with a slice or two rather nicely, and the feeling cool is when you do, like, the perfect parrying, or the extra hits, or the clean getaway.
Yeah.
Spikes ate me up, but I'm, much further ahead.
I was gonna say, there was just I haven't watched the video yet, but I have it saved on YouTube, but someone was bringing up the topic of, like, why movies are kind of feeling less, like, tactile.
Is it the one that's like, it's like haptic versus,
Yes, yeah. I'm forgetting the other one.
I forget the other term. I saw that thumbnail and I was curious, because it is haptic versus like optic, right?
Yes.
Because it's like what looks good on a digital camera versus like what feels, or like what looks clean,
Yeah, and like,
basically things used to be sweatier.
Dude, totally. And also just like, you used to have like, I mean, no offense to gorgeous people, but like Hollywood is just nothing but really pretty people. You used to have like character actors who had like, more than just a pretty face.
I love
actually had something to look at.
The Friends of Eddie Coyle, because it's Robert Mitchum when he's old, and like he looks like shit in that movie, but like in the best way.
Yeah, like it works.
Because he's like, that movie, The Friends of Eddie Coyle, we'll have to watch it when we're doing some crime cinema.
Hell yeah.
70s crime movie. If you've ever seen Killing Them Softly,
I love Killing Them.
the novelist who wrote Killing Them Softly also wrote The Friends of Eddie Coyle.
Okay.
Yeah. And Robert Mitchum's just an aging guns dealer. He's got no retirement plan. He's on his way out. He just starts narking on his friends because he has nothing else. He has no other like. He's got no money. He's got no job. Nothing. Like all he can do is like narc on the dudes.
He's on the wrong way.
Yeah. It's very proto-Sopranos in the way he's just so washed out, and it's just such an unglorious look at like I think it's a Boston crime story.
Okay, hell yeah.
I know they go to a hockey game at the end. That sounds Massachusetts, right?
Man, yeah. Man. Also, there's like, what's the other one? Speaking of Jack Black, I just saw that. They're doing Anacondas, but it's like a comedy.
Yeah.
They're like.
It's like a movie about trying to remake Anaconda or something.
Yeah, I'm like, it feels kind of like it's gonna be like a Tropic Thunder, but like not good. You know, like. We're down here doing this thing.
On that. I still need to get to Begonia. Also, I'm interested in Edgar Wright's The Running Man.
Yeah, same. I was actually going to see if you wanted to see that in 4DX, because I heard
yes, I do. Yes, no, excellent.
I will let my other fellow coworker who also wants to see that in 4DX, so we can all go.
Okay, cool.
It will be a truly rad time.
Well, howdy, partner.
What up? Well, howdy, partner.
And a party of three? Well, howdy. Well, howdy, partners.
Y'all came at a great time.
Yeah, we're running through this construction site in Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. We're eventually going to talk about Lone Wolf and Cub, but we've been talking about just the unk nature of everything.
That's true.
Good and bad. We got to beat this bankable fly lady now. Which, Jacob, we talked a lot about would you, won't you on some of the sexy, sexy creatures in this game last time.
Yep.
Of course, in good fun, but I do think this game nails the concept of exploitation well, because it's not just like... I think good exploitation makes all parties sexy. Like, the bad guys are sexy, the good guys are sexy.
Everyone, boys,
And, like,
girls, bug creatures.
It gets... And the issue is when, like, the bad guys are sexy and also, like, actually evil, like, in a narratively irresponsible way. Like, you can have campy villains that are sexy and it's cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm trying to say, don't make movies where people want to fuck hotties.
Yeah, no, definitely don't do that.
But I bring it up because, I don't know, I think...
It goes for multiple arms. That's a yes for me.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I mean, why not? And yeah, howdy partner, we did beat this fly lady twice, but apparently she just keeps coming back for more. Some people just do it for the punishment. I'm honestly keep getting annoyed that we don't get to see her eye belly in her like animated close-up. Because I'm like, it's right there.
Jacob's like, I want to see the eye belly. I want to see your whole hole.
Let me see your giant eye, lady. Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, hey, there we go. Right? The wings of Mothman. Monster fuckers rise up. Right?
I mean, okay, so I call it the Mario Galaxy trailer elevator music, but it does have Hot Bowser. Like,
oh, it's like Hot Bowser.
There's like a shot where Bowser like painting an image of himself with Peach and he's all buff.
Nice.
Yeah. And it's like, oh yeah, they were like, this one's for the monster fuckers.
Because they're getting a lot of love. Like Guillermo del Toro with Frankenstein, just like, well, longing.
I need to watch his Frankenstein. I've heard some stuff about key changes that I'm not sure I feel with, but I want to see it in motion to see.
I like it.
I feel like it's gonna do a thing I expect. So like, I'm expecting to be fun in like a B-movie sense. It's probably not gonna be like a top 10 of the year or anything like that. I
agree.
I genuinely like,
and not in a bad way.
Guillermo's movies, like his later movies, have all felt like book reports in a way where it's like, yes, I get that you know the metaphor and you're framing it in a beautiful, legible way, but like, I don't know. I wish there was something more personal or fetishistic to it than that, instead of it feeling like a book report.
Yeah, we want to see more of his perversion.
Yeah, like Shape of Water is so sterile for how, I don't know, passionate it's supposed to be. Even though I really like Shape of Water, honestly, it's probably the last of his I really was like, I can get behind this.
Yeah.
Because his Nightmare Alley I found kind of dull. His Pinocchio I found kind of long.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, and I truly love stop motion animation, so I liked it. But yeah, I don't know.
But I do like the look of Frankenstein. I know there's a lot of it looking too digital type complaints around, but that's the one aspect I do not mind about later Del Toro, even if it feels a little cold.
Right.
Or a little, like, detached in its observation.
I do like on Netflix, apparently you can see, they have a bunch of behind the scenes videos as well.
He did insist on a lot of it being like practical and stuff too.
Yeah, they built a whole ass fucking boat, and it's cool. I'm like, we need to see more of that.
I need to lock into this lady's pattern.
This boat lady. What you got over there?
I forget what the...
Yeah, you have that healing orb too. You listen here, you stupid bug lady. We will not deal with you. Show me your belly.
I'm trying to remember. I think I'm destroying with the sword when I should be destroying them with the projectiles to get the purple power up. I mean, not the purple, but the pink one.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like wasting massive opportunities doing that because I just keep sorting everything. See,
Ah, there you go. Yeah. Hit mommy. There we go. We figured out Bob. We all love Percy Shelley's play.
I do have a Norton Critical Edition of Frankenstein. That's the ones that always come with the extended supplemental materials. The Paradise Lost I was reading was that one.
Oh.
I'm curious what extra, because it always comes with like, it's usually the book, and then there's usually like a solid chunk of just like history of criticism and essays and stuff just on the book.
Yeah.
That's why I'm always shouting out Norton Critical Editions. I think they're pretty neat. The Moby Dick edition is what won me over because there's like an 1800s whaling guide reproduced in the back.
That's cool.
Yeah. I was like, oh, that's what these words actually mean. Got it.
That is such a...
That was very helpful in making that book fun. That book's fun. You just, you know, you need a little context.
Yeah, you definitely just need a little bit of context for this stuff.
Book's also got some fun gay queer stuff going on as far as dudes all working a ship and
They're both pretty gay.
jerking the wax.
Yeah, they were. Me and the fellas jerking the wax, honey. Barney. That's right, don't lick those toes.
Percy Bish Shelley could be a drag name. Yes, a ghost stroke. Yes, it could. Yeah, Master Mask, I've heard of that thing too, where people up in Melville's hometown will read through Moby Dick, taking turns. Like, everybody takes a page. The Melville Society, I think, does it.
I mean, sure, why not?
It's a pretty brisk book. Like, it's not too long.
I was like, I always loved the story that inspired it too. Like,
Yeah. Also, for all the jokes people make about like, and then you cut to a chapter and it's just a wiki on whales, it's like those portions aren't that long.
yeah, and also like you kind of do need some context with it. Like,
Also, it's that thing where it's like, it's also as a device, like, because you're supposed to be reading like Ishmael's confessional kind of journal. He's trying to take his mind off the sea by writing about whales, and there's kind of like, oh, okay.
oh yeah.
Hide behind the boulder, but also I'm just gonna do this.
Love it.
But like, yeah, part of Ishmael's characterization is he's a bit of a depressed twink, and he writes about what he's learned about whales in his downtime.
I'm just waiting for. Yeah, man, he doesn't have his. He doesn't.
Like,
have,
like you're at sea and like you're
has no
getting
top,
into the job.
like-
Like, you ever have
top
such a
inside.
boring day at work, like you internalize like some sort of like fact that you didn't realize you were going to? Like,
I was equating it to like whenever we would go to the bathroom before you had like cell phones and you read the back of like shampoo bottles.
stuff like that. Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
like
yeah,
that's
yeah.
the equivalent of just like, I don't know, it's right here, I'll read this thing. Sure, why not? What are these whales going on about?
I have a farmer's almanac in the bathroom for when I have the big shits. Ah. Oh, what's Master Man saying? Big boy.
What we got?
What's Chad saying?
Oh, sorry. Let's see. I look through a monoscope toward the channel. The subs routinely patrol through around here just to see. Sometimes they put the periscopes up. Monoscope towards the channel subs.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm so confused. Like, what are we doing with the periscope?
I mean, we're reading On the Beach, which is going to be talked about while we play Death Stranding 2 on the beach. Yeah. But that's after this game.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Nice. Math rush. I don't remember why I said that. Sorry. Beautiful. It's all good. I get it.
Sometimes you have multiple tabs open, you know?
Oh, man. God, my coworker just showed me this thing with Google Chrome tabs. So you can just have like certain pockets of save tabs. Like if you're opening up like 3 windows at any one time for a thing, you can just save that group. I'm like, girl, you're about to ruin me. It's great. I don't need this productivity in my life. I need it for my brain rot. 12 tabs always open.
Okay. Okay. Ouch.
Damn, Ghost Bro, I forgot about that app Periscope. It's a great time. I completely forgot it existed. It was developed by a bunch of immigrants. I remember that. That was a really big thing for them.
I don't remember what the lore is behind Periscope.
It was like anyone could be live streaming at any time, and you could just like search the globe and pick on anyone's thing. And like a lot of people, I know for a moment people like walk around like North Korea with their phones and stuff, so you can kind of like get some really weird glimpses into some stuff before it was discovered, I think. Man, I can't remember like whenever it was gone, but it was like, it was really interesting. I had a lot of fun just like seeing stuff in different countries. I miss you, Periscope. We had some fun times. Thank you for that good memory. Unking out.
Remembering 2008.
Yeah, right. I'm like, they're bringing Vine back too.
Since we are playing Ninja Gaiden, it is worth noting, especially after coming through Haunt Timber, R.I.P. to Tomonobu Itagaki, the director of Ninja Gaiden for the Xbox.
R.I.P.
You know, the creator behind Ninja Gaiden Black and Ninja Gaiden 2.
Yeah. Like, what a fucking career.
See, it's interesting we're talking about like minimums in like story needs, because the thing is, Ninja Gaiden Xbox was not to be like a sequel to Ninja Gaiden NES. It was just its own set of systems that Itagaki was making that, like, you know, interested him as far as like, here's a cool action game where he plays a ninja, this is what it would control like, and, you know, this is what you would do, etc. And Techno was like, well, we have the Ninja Gaiden IP lying around, so you're gonna use the characters and stuff.
Yeah, like we need you to do it right now.
Got her.
Nice. Take that, lady. Yeah, that's wild that you remembered that stuff.
Yeah, lo-fi story beats to press A, push stick.
Dude, yes.
That's what video games are. Lo-fi pixel art to press A and walk forward to.
Dude, yes.
Yeah. I think it is worth
In the best way
recognizing. It
possible.
is worth recognizing like that, like the art that is the magic of like the human touch to all of this is like animating all those elements to make you like so. It's the hallucination of the machine. It's Jacobs brought this up way back when we were playing Berserk and stuff like that.
Yeah, teaching rocks math, man.
Yeah, we taught rocks math so that they could do colors and blips and boops.
Like-
And then we made them do so many colors, blips, and boops so fast, so frequently in response to so much stimuli that it's like, I am a ninja.
Right, and it's just colors. Like these things are not anything. This is art.
And it's interesting because in making that narrative push-pull, like Ninja Gaiden Black does have a sense of difficulty. Once again, like to make you get that sense of risk reward in the same way Dark Souls does, or any other like hard video game would. Like you need to get slapped around a bit.
Yeah.
Math rocks.
Math does rock. I'm bad at it, but it admittedly does rock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Outer Worlds 2 has some music for the game for you to listen to while you're out and about in the world. That's pretty cool.
We were talking about like how an exploitation, like good exploitation makes everything sexy, everyone sexy. I appreciate how tasteful Kumori's character design is. I talked about Rachel in Ninja Gaiden Black being like a very busty, leather-clad lady that like gets slimed at one point.
Oh, yeah.
I like that she has a strong spider back tattoo and like she's got like little muscle mommy shoulder vibes going on. Like her sprite isn't like a boobalicious vixen just like jiggling all over the place.
Yeah, it's true. It's a little bit more refined.
It's the ninja power fantasy without like the, you know, what would be an over-sexualization.
Yeah, totally.
You know, we are horny people, but
I do like the like shibari ropes tied on her arm on the most of the
it's
arms.
exactly
You know,
like
those
there's
little-
the
it's those
touch of
moments.
fetish, right?
Yeah. You got to be a little bit of a pervert to make good art. Like,
Right.
if you can't get hard,
And, like,
you can't make art.
It's not just like, and it's not like pervert like, oh, you have to be like a transgressor or bad sense, but I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't-
Something about the way we need to renegotiate how we talk about and communicate about sex.
You have to examine stuff.
Yeah.
Like if something is like intriguing enough to get you going, like you're gonna be looking at it and like gazing on it. Like one of my favorite things.
Regular math is straight boring, 1 + 1 = 2, but theoretical math is gay and cool.
Yeah.
Jay Jordan made. Jay Jordan has a special on, what is it, on Max or Hulu, I think. I've been meaning to check out Mask for Mask.
I don't know who this Jay Jordan is.
It's a stand-up comic. I've been hearing good things about their most recent streaming special.
I could like it.
I was trying to get around to like the exploitation, sexploitation, like discussion of like sex, innuendo, yada yada. Trying to get to the Epstein of it all, Jacob. The man who doesn't leave the news.
Right. Sex in the bad way.
The way we're also openly able to quip and complain about this guy in a water cooler sense, and yet there's like a weird expectation of stagnation, or like the insistence on hanging to the same social norms and mores. I don't know, it's been getting to me this week.
Oh, totally. I mean, it's very clearly like there's a lot of people in positions of power who are just pedophiles.
Yeah,
or,
and like
horrific.
I'm not against looking at that as well. It's just I don't know. There's a sensibility of like it becoming a water cooler punching bag kind of joke. It's like I don't know. We need to maybe articulate what we do to replace or transition out of a system this dependent on this kind of sex trafficking, you know?
Yeah, we definitely do something.
Are we all just gonna giggle about it at the workplace, or?
Well, you know, you say that, and I remember, like, even as a child, like, all of the Catholic school jokes and all of the, like, being molested by a priest jokes. Like, that has always been kind of, like, the open joking around.
Right.
As far as, like,
I honestly didn't realize how recent to, like, Argent, because, like, Spotlight, the story that Spotlight's based is from, like, the 2000, right? I didn't realize how recent to our generation that was, because like in the 90s, like I mean we had Sinead O'Connor with, you know, Fight the Real Enemy.
Yeah. Man, did I tell you I saw that picture? I saw the actual. They have the actual picture that she tore up here in Austin at the SNL Lorne Michaels exhibit. It was pretty cool.
You did tell me. Gabby may have told me actually. I heard that you saw it there. Yeah.
I will have to. I'll post a picture of it on the Discord. You can see the picture of the Pope that Sinead O'Connor tore up.
Yeah, massive unexamined point of cognitive dissonance. And like, I think it's pretty intentionally not examined because it taps directly into like the psychosexual vein. You know, religion to me is also like, people always point out like the dissonances people believe in religion. It's like, well, like the point of religion isn't like to be consistent, it's to like have a rationalization for like the libidinal impulses in your brain. Like it's you know, it's whatever. To make sense of like what you think you're doing is good.
To not want to fucking kill yourself every day, like to have community, feel like you're a part of something, like. Yeah, like the idea of it is not bad. It's just like when you get the wrong people in the wrong places.
Yeah, because like, well, you're talking about like, you're talking about like a more communal, like community built, you know, religion is social project.
That was in New Hampshire, big for smaller towns. Like very much like if you don't have a town, and I had like a single mom for a moment, like there's no community, but there's always community at church.
Yeah, I'm zoning in though on this more like. Okay, I remember a meme I saw that like got crystallized it pretty well. You can always tell when it's an American posting these like religious memes because instead of saying church, it says Bible.
Yeah.
It's it's not community minded. It is still like a Protestant hustle culture grind set, like doing my Bible.
Yeah. Oh my God. I'm gonna do some. I wonder how that kid's doing with Christianity. He was doing Christianity for like a month. And
he was gonna stop jacking it.
We gotta check in on him.
Christianity and weightlifting. Yeah. How is that guy doing?
Yeah.
Has he jacked yet?
I wonder if he's jacked
Has he stopped jacking?
It was gonna be no November whenever he's going, I believe.
It was gonna. I was curious too because the way he phrased it is like we couldn't tell if he was gonna stop in 1 or 2 weeks or 1 to 2 months because like the phrasing was like gonna stop doing in 1 to 2 maybe like wait 1 or 2 months 1 or 2 days like what's your time frame here like why are you?
Yeah. God.
Do some Bible.
Yeah, do some Bible.
Mask for Mask, I think the Pope is talking about Catholics who learn only from online reading and not talking out with others, not being in good faith. JD Vance. The direct manifestation that people are conscious of their lack of ability to change the circumstances that result in Epstein's. Yeah, there is the caged bird, like, you know.
It's also like, there's the whole blackmail level of all of this as well, of just like dark power people having like any information on anybody. Like if someone has like photos of them being a pedophile, they certainly don't want anyone to know about those pictures. It seems like a lot of them are doing that as well, and I feel like
I do think if it becomes like a hollow kind of like redundant punching bag type situation too, my dread is that in 2026, because I've been seeing a lot of the libs kind of freaking out, I guess, over both Mamdani winning and like, I did a very thorough kind of cross work of my Blue Sky, my X profile to make sure I'm not missing anybody because I'm getting closer to just like finally being able to leave X in peace.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Because like, I feel like the Mamdani win may have broken something, but also because Hassan Piker was at CrookedCon, I've just recently been getting a lot of like liberal sort of like attacking the left from the center type content where people are complaining that like you know, again, it's mostly like you'll see Destiny or some other kind of like blue check lib like AstroTurf streamer.
Yeah, it's just something like, people I don't give a fuck about.
Yeah, it's like, I don't hear you reporting on events ever, so I don't see you. And it's like, oh, because all you do is trade in like kind of like Washington gossip more than like any kind of informational resource.
Yeah.
But like, just a lot of those types of people just complaining about Hassan. And if it's not that, it's literally like Sandy Peterson Sandy Peterson and Matt Walsh and like Adam Carolla just talking about right-wing talking points that have been stale since the Bush era.
Dude, truly, and it's just like, how do you guys like? This is the shit they used to make fun of too.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I just do not understand. Like, you guys were like, where is this fucking dumb switch? Alright, let's see. Yeah. Mask for mask. The dog that hasn't barked yet took my autistic brain like 2 days to understand. I still haven't really understood that exact reference other than just being like, he hasn't said anything yet. Outside of that, I didn't know too much reference.
Oh, but I was bringing up a lot of that you know, the Hassan, just the insufferability of X at the moment. See, I know I'm preparing to leave because I'm not even trying to say Twitter anymore.
Yeah. It's like, whatever.
The breakup's over, I'm not calling you darling anymore.
Yeah.
I bring it up because there was like, Hunter Biden was on some podcast where he was like, my dad beat Donald Trump, like he kicked his ass like a renegade mule. And I'm thinking about like the whole epic Gavin Newsom posting and stuff like that. Like, I really fear in 2026 we're gonna get this sort of libcentrism where they don't want to do anything material and they want to ignore like the Mamdani like policy platform victory appeal type shit. So instead of offering any kind of like actual platform, they'll be like, well, we're gonna call them fuckers.
Yeah.
Like, that's what you guys want, right? Like, we're just gonna go up and we're just gonna call them fuckers.
Right. I really want Tim Walz to go up for president because I feel like everyone would be.
The double CIA ticket of Spangler Slotkin.
Oh God, yeah. It's just. There's so much damn shit. But
yeah, dude, look how this is designed to like be hopped up. That was a very fun climb I just did.
yeah, it's just like, bam, get out of here. Yeah, oh man, we've had how there are rich and powerful people who own an island and go there and hurt kids, and everybody's like, well, yeah, we knew something like that was going on. I mean, oh man, you just described all the true crime. It's just like, like, cops not doing their jobs is exactly why, like, true crime is always, they're going to be there and always has so many stories.
Yeah, I do think that is kind of like the best case scenario for like true crime as a genre is like looking at what like actual systems miss or like what these systems of order are supposed to find.
For sure. America just has a really bad, and a lot of like true crime stuff just has a problem with just like focusing way too much on the biggest losers who are like
some true crime stuff does have that like American Crossing gawking to it where it's like, look, these are like I don't behave like these people, you know.
The Ed Gein story I could not finish. Like
what's that one?
The girlfriend started the newest Ed Gein show, and like it is so just like there are no facts. I was like, there are certain key things about this character of this actual real disgusting human, and they're just like, well, let's like throw in some crazy things. Let's give like Ed Gein some cum gutters. Like let's really like sex him up and like that's not Ed Gein.
Exactly what I said about exploitation earlier.
Yeah.
I was like, you could have like a camping villain who's sexy, just not a. Don't make Hitler hot.
Don't sympathize for Ed Gein. Like. Oh God! It was
Man made dead skin masks. He had some sexy hands.
He had a box full of painted labias. like he didn't have that. Like that was the craziest thing. It's like you don't need to make up crazy shit about Ed Gein. You can just talk about Ed Gein, and it's insane. I think it's like Harold Schechter wrote like one of the greatest books on him. I think it's Deep.
Riding with Gaiden. Yeah, Ghost Bro.
Come on.
Yeah, Ghost Bro, what you're saying, DIMs are low to address material conditions because the person benefit from the uneven distribution. It causes society to grapple with their positioning as well. Right,
Yep.
like.
Yeah, man, it's the
again, the undergirding like capitalism of it all.
It's wrestling, man. Controlled opposition party. We love them. Oh no, we lost. I guess we'll just take this big old payday from these corporations.
Guess I'll just sign with CAA and publish an autobiography.
Yeah. And then buy 100,000 copies of the book to get it on the New York Times list, even though no one else is actually buying the book. beautiful.
Andrew Yang beat me in my primary in my home state of California, and I'm vice president.
Did you hear the fucked up stuff about the girl that Matt Gates was sleeping with, the 17-year-old that Matt Gates was with?
That she was like homeless?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like,
I want
to use
that
the money
sound
for
of freedom,
braces.
you know? Like the one that's America bound.
And this, God, the Sound of Freedom guys just making up lies. Just be like, I mean, they were pedophiles, but that's not the only fact it said. Oh my God. It's just like, as I get older, I'm like, man, there's just so many pedophiles everywhere, huh?
Well,
At least in America.
technically, Jacob, they're phebophiles.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Was it Nancy Grace, was it? Just trying to make sure. Oh my God.
Nancy.
Like, what are you gonna like? God. We didn't lose our controller, was broken, it was a lag, and Bernie cheated, shut up. God, that was so dumb. That would have been so fun if we could have had a Bernie at some point. Yeah, capitalism in a capital. And yes, Master Mask, like Ryan Reynolds in the Amityville horror remake style Cum Gutters. Same kind of lighting too.
I never saw that.
Oh, you never saw the remake one?
Yeah.
It was, I mean, definitely. It's like, kind of like was it Blade 3 kind of ripped? Great lighting in the Amityville remake.
Oh, I've seen Ryan Reynolds' abs. Like, I just didn't like.
For sure, but it really is like the lighting and the setting and the tone.
Well, it's because you started like, it's like Blade 3 kind of ripped, and I thought you were like, Amityville horror is like Blade 3, but then you said kind of ripped. I'm like, oh, you're talking about Ryan Reynolds' abs.
Yeah. Trying to think of what else I saw Ryan Reynolds' abs in that wasn't like him as an older man.
Green Lantern.
No, see, I didn't see that one.
Yes.
Oh man, so I just watched Shin Godzilla last night and I'm unsure if it was intended as authoritarian propaganda.
So, Elman, I think it's a critique of bureaucracy in the face of reality, but I can see the authoritarian ideas because it is very much like, I read it as like Dr. Strangelove. It's about like needing to cut through, because of all the cutting through bureaucratic tape, I can see it being like, oh, like we need a person who can like get around these systems and just do what needs to be done to save the country.
Yeah.
I think what keeps it from being authoritarian though is like it is a collective answer interested in a social good, not like a personal gain. And I mean, it's Godzilla. They gotta stop Godzilla.
Gotta stop Godzilla. This fucking giant lizard. I want to say there's a streak of JP nationalism running through Shin Godzilla and Godzilla -1, but my brain isn't able to form the framework right now.
-1, definitely. I would argue -1 more so than Shin.
Sick. I haven't seen either of these Godzillas, but I've been waiting to.
I have Shin. I've been meaning to rewatch
Yeah.
-1 because I just saw it in theaters.
Right.
And it's the most American Japanese movie ever.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Oh, interesting.
It's very Steven Spielberg.
Okay. In good way? Bad way?
Yeah, good way. Good
Cool.
way.
All right. And it's wild we saw Steven Spielberg around. You would think they would be friends, but J.D. Vance and J.P. Nationalism are bitter rivals. J.D. Vance is such a fucking loser. Like, there's just no other way to put it. The dude is just a loser.
Where we going?
J.D. Vance is such a loser that a pedophile picked him to be his best friend, you know? Like, you have to be paid to be a pedophile's best friend. Like, if that's not a horrible person, just like a loser, I don't know what is.
That's the thing too. I never read Hillbilly Elegy.
Oh, same. And there's apparently a Ron Howard movie.
Yeah, dude, I knew about
what?
the, yeah. Netflix
I didn't
did
know
that
it was
in,
Ron
like,
Howard though.
2018. Yeah, man. Because like that,
Richie
it was like
Cunningham.
in 2018, and it was like one of those things where like it was when Vance was still not. I think it was before. It was when Vance was trying to be like, I'm a Republican who's not Trump, and like liberals were like trying to find like, you know, their Liz Cheney of the moment.
Oh yeah, God, dude.
So a lot of liberals were like pointing to JD Vance, and his whole book is like, yes, this is the right way to be Republican, unlike Trump's. And then, you know, here's the guy a couple years later sucking Trump's dick.
They're just fucking throating it.
Just throating it.
Throating it. Mask. I saw Paul Tompkins say to his wife, I didn't mean to Rashomon you here, but, and I was so happy I had seen it on stream here. I think SES showed it last year. I think if I was more familiar with Japanese culture, I would know how to weigh the intention behind the elements better. Howdy, partner. They wanted someone to explain the unwashed rubes without having to work or change their own beliefs, so liberals were into hillbilly elegy for a spell.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I heard nothing of it at the time. Like, JD Vance was a new name up until like everyone was just always talking about. I'm like, I have no idea who this man is, what hillbilly elegy is. Honestly, I'm proud to say I still don't know what it is.
Frankly, I'm scared to ask.
I'm scared to ask. I'll be real with you.
Well, the thing is, it's supposed to be like JD Vance. Like it's the myth is that JD Vance is like, oh, I get the Appalachian people, and this book's like testimony to that. But then like the actual content of his story is like, God, I hate living out here with all these rubes.
All these dumb poor people.
I am a good striver. Hire me for your law firm.
Yeah. God. I'll do anything. I'll even set aside children's safety.
Yeah.
For a job. I'm the perfect corporate boy. What will you do for corporate?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, guys. Like, how much do you want that grind set? Are you willing to like overlook your boss having sex with children for that grind?
Oh, I don't partake. I just let the others do it.
I just let the others do it. I'm just in the chat. You know. I'm just just hanging out just in case.
Ooh.
Yeah, same Ghost Bro. I also don't want to steal this other than just being the vice president. I also didn't know that JD Vance was a Marine, because like,
yeah.
I mean, I could
well,
see
he
him
was
eating
like,
crayons, for sure.
He was at a desk.
I mean, yeah, exactly. He's a desk Marine. I could totally see him doing that. There's no way he did anything with what people would consider cool.
Oh, I have to bounce off this boy.
Because he's still fucking JD Vance.
Man. The cool thing is, like, this looks like this is going for retro throwback with like the 2D.
Yeah.
But it's not going for like the retro gameplay in the sense like all these systems are very modern in their considerations, like the juggling and the bouncing and the like. Again, you have like infinite lives, so like you just always go back to the checkpoint. This isn't like a NES game where it's like 3 lives continue back to the beginning of the stage. There's a stage select map, even though, you know, NES games did have that. Let's see, is this a boss? Yeah.
Howdy, partner. All that for an internship at the Heritage Foundation. Dude, for real.
What, no grander speech on demon superiority? This one's strong, guys.
Yeah, how strong you gonna be, bitch?
Oh, it's Blizzard Buffalo. Make my next 3. That only makes sense to me.
Warhammer 40k Desk Marine.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh, no, that's bad.
He benefited from so many services, he wants to gut the silly Billy.
Just like Greg Abbott.
Too truly. Way to pull up the ladder behind you, boys.
American dream.
A high and tight? That's not a Marine haircut. That's a wing-back sofa. Keep it away from Vance. Beautiful. Yeah, dude. Oh, man. Just what a fucking dingbat loser, man.
That's something I like about Lone Wolf and Cub, which we haven't talked too much about tonight, but just a quick refresher because we ran through the explanation last time. Lone Wolf and Cub is a manga from 1970, ran until 1976, I believe. I always forget the first names, but it is Kojima and Koike. About Ogami Ito and his son Daigoro, framed for treason, on the run. They are Lone Wolf and Cub, father and son assassin team. They're Ogami's wife, Daigoro's mother, murdered by the shogunate. I bring it up because it is a serial adventure series in which these two dudes are hired for jobs constantly, and it's always fun how the stories put twist on the power relationship between the feudal lords, the owners, the capitalists, the people with money and power in Japanese society that hire Ito. I'll put it this way, Lone Wolf and Cub stood out to me because being an employer within the universe or the story of Lone Wolf and Cub, being someone who hires and pays somebody is not like at default a good virtue. It's something I don't know if I'm making sense when I articulate it, because like we're so inundated with like capitalist like art, culture, etc. in American culture that like that's such a given when we watch something where like even in parody and satire, I'm thinking like Smiling Friends, Mr. Boss is like inoffensively like a goof still.
Yeah.
The assumption that like somebody making money knows what they're doing, I guess, is what I'm getting at.
Oh, totally.
Like in Lone Wolf and Cub, what I'm trying to get at is like they get hired by doofuses who have these schemes and plans, and they're not bright, even though they're rich or they're feudal lords or they have a position of class and status. You know, there's a social perception that they may be a smart or intelligent person, but like they're hiring an assassin. Like they're not like articulate diplomats of like court intrigue, and like they don't know how to play the field like in an articulate way. They're again hiring an assassin.
Gotcha. Yeah. The tongue cheekiness of that.
Right. It gets into I don't want to get too like Hegel dialectics, but the master-slave relationship, the idea that like these people have these grand political schemes, but they need to hire Lone Wolf and Cub to enact them. But then because they don't actually do the thing themselves, they're alienated from like being able to actually like effectively execute what they thought was going to be their plan. It's no longer their plan.
All right.
All right, I need to hone in on breaking this dude.
Right.
Awesome, well, howdy. What was your favorite stuff? We watched Baby Carton to Hades on Sunday, which is one of my favorites. It's a film. It was also written by Koike. In that one, the basic gist of it is they are hired to murder a lady assassin who's been going around killing all the members of this clan, and she's just too damn good at what she does. So like this clan can't kill her on their own. They hire Lone Wolf and Cub, and so Lone Wolf and Cub start trying to find her. She is notorious for having a tattoo on her body. Like all over her body. It covers a good chunk of her. And when she's in battle, she will like flash her chest. She will take her top off to distract her male opponents and slaughter them. And so people know about her like elaborate body tattoos and her topless fighting style. And Lone Wolf and Cub start chasing rumors based on these two things. Over the course of the movie, they come to learn that she was the she was the daughter of a local lord who went off to train in a special like sword mistress program because she was like such a fan of the blade that she was as good as the boys.
Dang. Moving in male-dominated fields.
Yeah. And she was, you know, assaulted sexually, physically, violently by her teacher, betrayed by, you know, a mentor she trusted, the leader of this clan.
Never heard of such a thing.
Right. That never happens. What? That's only in history, of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But because of this is what she started her revenge journey. And it's a really fun movie because it captures a lot of like what I like best from like Lone Wolf and Cub tropes, which is like, again, the person who employs them initially, you come to learn is kind of like, oh, scummy and sucks. But then also it's like a really fun, respectable rival sort of anime story. They come to like respect each other, even though like there's this sense throughout the movie where, like, you know, we were still hired to kill you.
Dog heat.
Yeah. We have to see the job through. It is like, you know, that thing about like,
you gotta know when you gotta ditch it.
You know, we're both very good at what we do, and we're both gonna keep doing it, and that's all there is to it. But like,
damn,
she gets to, you know, she gets to at least like, cause like they catch up with her, and after she tells them the story, she's like, yeah, I've been slaying these dudes because I figure if I keep killing them, eventually I'll kill so many that they're gonna send the guy who wronged me, and I'll get to kill him.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
okay.
And it does get to that point. She does have a showdown with him. Lone Wolf and Cub stand aside and just watch them duel, like they let her have that.
Nice.
And then they're like, okay, now we have to carry out our own battle here.
Damn. All right, fair, but she gets some sweet honor. I like that.
Yeah, it's a really good just 80-minute slice of cinema.
Dude. I love it. 80 minutes, that's beautiful.
I think it's only like an hour 22. Maybe an hour 42, and I'm misremembering.
Either way.
Because I always mistake.
Not 3-hour movies.
Yeah.
Honestly, not 2-hour movies. I appreciate it.
A tight 90 is always nice.
Really appreciate it, you know? And how do we always love our local libraries?
Yeah.
Man, I gotta see what more movies are on there too, because Kenji got some great stuff on there that I have not been able to find elsewhere.
I recently discovered the movie Blood In, Blood Out does not have a Blu-ray release, and that is insane to me. That seems like a Latino Chicano 90s classic that should have like an Arrow video or a Criterion release. My friend Martin, I won't say any last names, but he does like movie vlogs.
Yeah.
He was talking about movies that deserve Criterion releases, and he brought up Blood In, Blood Out as one of them.
Man, I don't think I've ever seen that one.
It's like really good. It's from like the 90s era of like Menace to Society, Boys in the Hood, Vida Luca, like just like crime, gang life. Hip-hop, you know, gangster rap was big at the time.
Hell yeah, everyone was doing it.
Everybody was listening to Tupac.
Yep.
That's like some real Gen X on shit right there.
Truly.
That stuff, like, even I was, like, when I was listening to, like, if I was listening to Tupac or NWA in college, which I was, that was already, like, you know, Encore.
Oh, totally.
Back in 2010.
Right, like my older brothers, I mean, he's old enough to be my uncle. Good dad door.
Speaking of Encore and Ninja Gaiden and Lone Wolf and Cub, I mentioned, I think, briefly that the second Lone Wolf and Cub movie
Oh, hi, Barney. You bored?
Sorry, he's doing a new move because I'm further than I've ever been before.
Ah, that's right.
The second Lone Wolf and Cub movie with pieces of the first movie spliced into it and a wholly new English dub making a kind of original story out of everything. There was a movie called Shogun Assassin released in America that was that. And Shogun Assassin was sampled by both the Wu-Tang Clan and Quentin Tarantino.
Oh, hell
If
yeah.
you've listened to Liquid Swords or watched Kill Bill Volume 2, you'll be familiar with it. I just bring that up because that circles around just Ninja Gaiden is Encore. Ninja Gaiden Black is the kind of character action game, and it was released at a time where it is now Encore. Kung Fu movies and ninja movies and all that stuff is Encore.
Yeah. I'm about it, man. Who doesn't want to be an Unk?
Even before like anime and manga were as big as they are now, I'm thinking about the Super Bash Bros Lonely Island Netflix special where they have the kimonos. The kimono song from because there were like some baseball players in the 80s that were like famous weeaboos. But like it wasn't like they had like body pillows and manga collections.
But they would
had
have
katanas and kimonos. You
Yeah,
know what I
totally.
mean? Yeah.
They would have if they could have, but I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Ghost Bro, I found lately that YouTube has a lot of what I would consider library movies in their free movie section.
Yeah, dude, I forgot. There was something I found just completely free in full online on YouTube not too long ago that surprised me. Like, because it wasn't like somebody uploaded a rip or like a fan re-uploaded on a small channel. It was like on an official studio. I think it was the American remake of Pulse from like 2003 or 2004. It was just like up on, I don't think it's Spyglass Entertainment. I forget which horror distributor from the time it was, but they just had it up on YouTube. Like,
That's so funny.
it wasn't like paid, it wasn't YouTube Premium, it wasn't like a YouTube rental, it was just the full movie on the distributor's YouTube page. You're that CIA guy, what's the meaning of this? Where's Muramasa?
It's still breaking.
See, this is very evocative of like the NES cutscene we played at the beginning with just the little wavy hair.
I like that they're breaking past like the 16, like the lines or whatever.
Yeah,
the
they're not
frame
afraid.
guides.
They're not afraid to add more than what it was. It's not like from a distance trying to be like retro quiche. It's legitimately like getting your hands in the clay of the old stuff and trying to like do something new with it.
Yeah, it works. Barney. Hey, stop licking your toes. I know. You do this every time. All you want are those sweet, delicious toes.
Mission complete.
Yeah. Pluto and 2B. We also love Pluto and 2B. They're great.
Hi, it's me. I'm Encore.
Same goes, bro. We're all unks.
Oh, there's a steel prison on the bay.
Damn. What's the love of that? What's
Oh, the
underwater?
CIA are holding us captive on a ship.
They fucking would.
You know, in this fictional universe, the CIA does like James Bond shit.
Gotcha. Yeah, they're not pedophiles.
Oh, Muramasa's here too. Is this a Metroid-like level? I have to find an escape. All right. There we go. Dang.
Just saw an ad for it again, but also can't wait for the new Steam stuff, all that new hardware. Get to my balls. Ooh.
Cool.
Nice.
you worry about me. I'm really liking this level's music. Also, yeah, that guy's animations are cool.
Yeah. I was like, actually, that's one of the cooler guys you fought.
So I just want to bring this up since that sprite's really cool and animated. One of the fun things about the Lone Wolf and Cub movies, and this is kind of a carryover or a consequence or a result of like sticking close to the paneling in the manga, is it's like it's where you start seeing like this sort of spaghetti western Sergio Leone sensibility in like katana action movies, where the edits are part of the action. Like, a character will like cut a tree, and then there'll be a cut, and then the tree will just like splice in half on action and reaction, and then you'll cut back, and there'll be like a blood splatter, and you'll see someone fall from the tree. Like that kind of like magical, the frame is comic book panel.
Yeah.
Stuff. Instead of, if you're watching like Sword of Doom or you're watching like Seven Samurai or Yojimbo, there's still a very theatrical sensibility to the way the action is framed and shot. But like with Lone Wolf and Cub is when you start getting like the insert shots and like the super hyper exaggerated blood sprays. All the stuff that you see carried over into sprite animation, like here.
Yeah.
Like that blood splatter.
So good.
It's like 3256 was saying like how much the red blood was so bright that it looked like blood that was made for black and white film stock, and it's like, yeah, it's like a hyper exaggerated cartoonish blood.
Yeah. But it works.
Yeah. And it's exactly those, also it's like those tricks of like hiding cuts in the edit or like making action scenes like more impactful by having like quick punch-ins, punch-outs.
Yeah. Dude, how much you can add by just removing a frame from a hit?
Yeah, that's the kind of like implication and like paneling tricks that the NES Ninja Gaiden cutscenes are using in the same way that like Lone Wolf and Cub is using that, in a narrative editing sense. Again, it's not that there's like a Dark Lord talking or saying anything like important in the talking besides like evil deeds, evil deeds, evil deeds. Like it's very generic, but like the way there's like an animated thunderstorm he's looking at, and the way his cape is billowing, and the way the music is crescendoing to really sell the moment.
Right, the framing of like his smaller inferior officer behind him.
Right, the punch-in on his face.
Yeah. It really is a simple way you can do it, just very effective framing. Man, you guys ever seen The Sixth Sense?
Yeah, The Haunting of Hill House, which, we watched the weekend prior to this.
Yeah.
Blue Velvet comes to mind. The Haunting of Hill House, again, it's an old scary movie, and I really like how much tension it's able to still wrench out of, like, resisting the urge to cut because it's looking at something you know is going to go wrong.
Yeah.
Or like there's a loud
like
bang you just want to stop happening.
You're like, please don't. Please stop, please stop, please stop.
Blue Velvet's really good at that sensibility as well. Oh, I see. Interesting.
Oh, so you can, and then you can just shoot the thing. Okay. That's cool.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Mission complete. I was worried this was going to be a bit more of like a Metroid-style non-linear level, so I'm actually glad it's not.
Yeah.
I don't want the formula to deviate too much from go right and slash things.
Yeah, like it's working well.
The expectation's been set. Please don't stretch yourself too thin.
Yeah. We're happy with it. Formula's working. We don't need new Coke. So.
But also, again, it's been nice to feel powerful from the get-go and not like I need to unlock 10,000 moves to have fun with the character, a la.
Yeah, but don't you want to like add some modifications to your fucking...
I'm so glad. You're right. You know what I really miss? I miss registering a Bethesda Net account before starting a single-player game in an always online mode.
Yeah. You really miss that a lot.
Yeah. Why the fuck did this game not have anything like that?
Yeah. Do you notice how like you can't? You just like you can't truly enjoy the game right now.
That too, that you can mitigate most all projectiles is so cool. Fucking sword hopping off the bullets, man.
That's pretty cool, admittedly. Hell yeah, oh man, horse armor. Horse armor.
God, I have my horse armor. Where did I last checkpoint? Oh no. I think I do that big section over again.
Well, that's the way you get fucked in the ass.
No.
Ciao. I do like these laser guns.
I don't actually. They're a little too. They take a few too many hits. They're not in convenient places.
Oh, come on, you got like a little bit, right?
No.
Yeah, look at them. They are placed in really weird places, though. Even for like a thing that makes sense. You're like, this is weird.
Oh, okay. I don't have to do that part at least.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
Nice. Okay, I've forgotten the whole.
They don't punish you.
Yeah.
No, at least not in that way.
I'll tell you what, when I do masochism, I want to do masochism, and I don't want to do masochism right now, so I'm running.
That's fair. With a trained, if I want to do masochism with a trained professional, then I'm paying at least $800.
Yeah.
Okay.
Support your sex workers.
Support your sex workers, people.
It's hard times out there for everyone.
You truly. Also for public access stuff right now.
Oh yeah, you were telling me something about John Oliver doing a bit on public access?
Yeah, John Oliver's got a big thing on it. I didn't realize that, like, I mean, I knew how big. I didn't realize that we were reaching like 99% of Americans with public access.
What do you mean?
Like, anywhere in the US, you can have access to an AM or FM radio station that is giving you like news, weather, and like very basic things. But like, depending on like where the different stations, be it radio stations or television stations, like if it's in a bigger city, they don't need as much funding. Like New York City's, national public stuff only lost 4% of their budget. Versus there are some places in like on Navajo reservations that lost 96% of their budget. So, like the further out you are, the less and less you're going to get from public access. Where it was like a literal lifeline for people. Like John Oliver highlighted some guy who is like the only person in his news station that does like the news, weather, does the reporting, and is like on the radio talent and doing all the research for it.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like there's this one town. I forget where it was, but let's see if I can get this guy's name. But if you can support national public radio, public television, also has a really good public access.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Austin Public Access is great.
Yeah, like the horror movie I just shot, we were able to shoot because we used cameras and equipment from Austin Public Access. Like,
yeah.
It is a great thing. It was like $120 for the year to be able to have access to like professional grade equipment.
If you look at KIT Sketch Comedy, I think on YouTube, Keep It Together, that's a public access sketch comedy show Lux and I were doing stuff with for a bit a few years back.
Hey man, it was big. You guys got replayed a lot too.
Yeah.
There's some good replayability, which is
it was also fun to be like, oh, it's Sunday night at 10 p.m. time for KIT.
Yeah, dude, like you got a following of people. It was great, much like we have here, but like, for people who don't use the internet and don't use other access, like public access is a really big thing.
I mean, even just going to like Austin public access, like you see other people in your community who are doing like podcasts or public access TV shows and stuff too.
Who have the same interests as you, who want to do cool art or have like another cool thing.
I did a little live show with Lux and other KIT people this past weekend, just, you know.
Yeah.
And those are people I met because of Austin Public Access and like just getting together and doing a little project like that.
Yeah, dude, hanging out with your friends and making fun stuff.
Also, Austin Public Access is fun because they like to own up to being like, this is where like Richard Linklater and Robert Rodriguez got their start.
Yeah. Oh.
They also are like, oh yeah, and Alex Jones started here too. And it's like,
I mean, you know,
yeah.
you gotta take the good with the bad, baby. You know the name. And also, I'm pretty sure Austin Public Access was like one of the first public access television shows, if not the
Or
first.
like access channels.
Yeah, like I'm fairly certain I read that.
It is fairly long running from what I remember. I remember you were very big on talking about that.
Yeah, it is. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's one of the biggest. But anyways, it's
Austin
a
Public
great
Access is cool. Austin Public Access also works with Austin Film Society, so they are another great thing in town for rep screen movies and like doing film education and workshops.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, the production stuff you're talking about. I hope people have, because like we're talking about such an Austin-specific public access thing. I hope there's something some people can find in their neighborhoods.
Well, and that's what I mean is like so before I went to college, I took a gap year between high school and college, and I didn't do it because at the time I was just trying to figure out what shit I wanted to do, but I was looking at creating and producing a show for like the Keene, New Hampshire's public access channel. It was one of those things where I was like, I thought you had to like pitch the show. I was like, nah, man, you just have to like create a thing and like we have to show it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's like, okay, that's cool. But like, even in like, again, a very rural mountain town like Keene, New Hampshire has like a public access channel or someplace where you can get like equipment and do cool things. You know? It's for the public and we are the public. Honestly, we just gotta remind like younger people about it. It's really all it is.
I feel like, yeah, I don't know if this is changing anytime soon, but just reframing the idea to like the things we spend tax dollars on, like that's us spending on money, us on things that are like for us or should be for us.
Yeah,
like,
things we want.
Should we just never spend tax money on anything?
Right? Is it only to like kill people? Like,
Pretty much.
I don't understand what the point of the government is if not to like help us. Like the whole thing is just like they're only allowed to spank you. Like the government is there to spank us when we're bad, and that is it. I was like, all right.
That is American neurosis in just a very, in a nutshell, you know?
It is, but it's so frustrating.
Again, when we were talking about like exploitation and like sex and like I think a lot about the passage from Naked Lunch we read while playing Umurangi Generation, and Burroughs talking about the sex that passes the censor.
Yeah.
The permitted frustrations of like American culture versus the not talked about ones, and what the double entendres and the puns and what our culture obscures when we don't want to directly say what the thing is about, but we just for some reason really love having a lot of programs that like fetishize high school life, you know?
Oh my god, dude, it's the most annoying thing. American life is
A culture that makes everybody think they're disposable if they're not like a millionaire by 30.
Yeah. That you somehow failed everything ever. Masterminds, I have ridden on a megabus while dressed as an 18th century American gladiator. Anyway, public access TV rules.
Hell yeah.
Dude, it does. You have like the craziest, like, what is it? That video of that dude up in Denton, like the price guy?
The Price Master?
Yes, the price master. Shit that you can force people to watch things on public access that like you just can't get people to watch, but they have to show it. As long as you are staying within like the material guidelines, like
You can get some passionate works.
you truly can, man. But the other thing is too is like,
Oh boy, we're fighting a helicopter, eh?
oh hell yeah, dude, this is just like Generation X. That's what we gotta find. Master. I wish I had gotten into you guys at Wisecrack. I only saw one live stream, one with Wiz and SB. Man, this is some great stuff. You still follow Burns and all the people from Wisecrack who are still doing some cool stuff, though. Yeah. Because that's the important stuff.
What am I doing? I just have to survive. Underutilizing the dodge, which, look at that. That's so cool.
No way.
Right?
Nice.
I'm just like eating bullets and I keep me rolling through them.
I like that the dodge is effective against that, though. Like, if timed right, it's so down.
Ow.
Yeah.
Me too, mask for mask. I really like the whole pink-blue. The health bar is very readable, I'll put it that way.
Also, this sunset just looks great.
Yeah, this sunset palette's very nice.
I appreciate how the sun and the sun's reflection moves.
I appreciate that this game's like really nailing these cinematic yearnings without thinking cinematic means super long cutscenes.
Yes, yeah. Like
You know, Red Dead 2 even, where it's like you want to enable cinematic mode and it's just putting widescreen bars on your very long horse ride section.
And I'll do it.
I mean, yeah, I like that the option's there in terms of like making it look cool and kind of like automating the process. But
yeah, but it is
cinematic as a word. I think is just an overused adjective, or like just like when it's like, is it cinema? Like that mimetic use of the word, because I think it ignores very specific to film qualities of like mise-en-scene and things coming together and like the image and audio, everything.
The whole.
Yeah.
Every piece and the whole.
It misunderstands like what is cinema. Which goes all the way back to like that whole Scorsese piece where he's even talking about like Marvel movies not being cinema and everybody like, but I watched it, it's a movie. It's like, okay, no, but he's talking about like cinema as like a collection of ideas that the medium's aiming towards like executing itself on that like Marvel movies aren't prioritizing. Like they're prioritizing being plots, they're prioritizing being roller coaster rides. They're not really like,
they're not saying anything.
They're not trying to be the human condition. They're not trying to be Tokyo Story. They're not trying to be Lone Wolf and Cub.
Yeah, they're just not. Not enough people identifying as attack helicopters anymore. It's gone the way of the hose drink.
Yeah.
So true, Master Mask. Thank you for being so brave and identifying that and bringing it to everyone. How come no one's talking about that publicly right now? We need to bring that up.
Sad puppies, part whatever.
Yeah, and true, man, attack helicopters boss battles are awesome, objectively. It's like one of the coolest parts of the 90s.
I think this one doesn't really count as a boss though, because it doesn't have a health bar. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I'm gonna be a little bit of a prick. Gonna be a little antagonist about it. Just a little prick. Just a little prick.
A little bit.
Actually, bosses require health bars, as the game has established.
Right.
This is more of a set piece. I just had a whole nitpick about like missing in terms like cinematic. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna be pedantic right now.
Right. Maybe they're gonna get. Ooh, who's this furry fuck?
First off, it's Masked Agent. Nice collar. Steelbird, flight through back. It's an environmental hazard at best.
Nothing goes from unkillable on paper, tiger like air vehicles. So satisfying.
Oh, you came to free me. Who are you? Agent Sea Swallow. The CIA operation's been compromised. Okay.
Sorry, they found out we're fucking kids. We gotta go do
No,
something.
you understand there's a huge email leak back stateside, right in the middle of all of this.
Like, oh no, yeah, it's super awkward, but like, don't worry about it. Just keep the honeypot going. We'll go someplace else with it.
Okay.
Man, this bow is fucking wild. Like, what is this room?
Is this on the side or is this inside or outside? First off, is this
Yeah, I think I honestly don't know.
Oh no.
No, you fought. You asshole robot spider.
These robots.
These fucking droids.
Every platformer has that one jump. No, I don't think it's that one jump. I'm just really not. Going fast. There we go.
Sick. Get the fuck away from me.
Oh, damn it.
Damn, nice, good save, good save.
Oh no, okay.
Good.
I was like, did I ruin it?
I don't know why, but your hands look very funny when you're holding things above. So it's got very pronounced fingers.
Like the sprite?
Yeah, the sprite of the fingers are just like very, like 3 really big sausage fingers suddenly.
See, that part I kept falling at you. Since this game doesn't have limited lives, level resets, it's just infinite continuous from checkpoint, it's not frustrating, it's not scary, it's not like, you know, it's the same level of challenge of like an NES game doing that, but like they've removed the arbitrary limitations of like having a life counter.
Yeah, it's fun.
Unlike a certain Eternal I keep returning to, which insists video games for some reason in 2020s still need to have like multiple continues. Jesus, it's just hitting me now. I'm very frustrated how many times during our Doom Eternal play, I went back to levels to grind lives. Like that was
just
completely not necessary for that game. Like you don't need to do that, guys. Unless you're like very much the bad kind of unk who wants everything to still be like 1987. Where games had to be hard and like you had to have limited continues and you're only good if you can single credit clear it.
Like only if you can fucking beat Echo the Dolphin do you stand a chance talking to me, an adult.
Me, a guy who says this and then says Elon Musk is a genius.
Yeah. The guy.
I've evolved beyond chess. It doesn't have fog of war.
Me, who does sports betting and loses every single time. Okay, now they got more guns. Oh, there's gonna be more. I do like how you're battling this with the jumping sword. It's pretty tight.
Yeah, so the jumping sword technique, it's not very powerful.
Yeah.
But it's a great fallback that has just the right amount of like, you have to have the right sense of rhythm to keep doing it.
Yeah. Like you're falling into it pretty easily, man.
Yeah. So it's like if you're doing it right, you can technically break the game in a tedious way where you might want to opt for a faster option because I mean it's not doing a lot of damage.
Yeah.
But also I don't want to get hit by stuff, so I kinda like I'm having fun with this.
Jumping around on it.
Also, just like, again, using the bullets is such a nice little, like every little projectile is a parry opportunity.
Yeah. You're like, oh, hell yeah, I'll do that shit.
That's kind of like wholly the thing this game brings to the franchise. Oh shit.
Whoa.
Yeah, cool colors.
Yeah.
Again, the very prominent blue-pink contrast. What a great set of colors. Somebody should put them on a flag. That'd be such a cool flag.
That'd be such a cool
It'd be
flag.
the sickest flag.
Be the sexiest people come from that flag.
Yeah, a nation for the sexiest people.
really hope the ship sinks when you deplete the whole.
I don't, because I'm scared that's going to mean I'm going to have like a segment where I have to like run from a sinking ship and there's going to be a countdown and rising water and just, that's a whole level of stress I don't like even when it's video gamified. I don't want to drown in a ship.
Right. Yeah,
Donkey Kong Country 2 had very stressful water levels from what I remember, because there was like red water that would kill you and you had to like wait for the water to shift colors, and it was just a very stressful setting objectives for a kid.
Yeah, for a child, you're just like, guys, we can't do that.
Dang, I should have dropped to the ground and used my healing magic.
Drop to your knees and use your healing magic.
Happy Trans Awareness Week, man.
Ooh, shoot! Is that a starting or ending? Well, either way, happy Trans Awareness Week. We love that. We are aware of trans. Thank you. The best way as possible. Oh, Master, which was your favorite things on the history of the internet? Because I'm just talking a lot. I'm glad you find some things humorous. Cool.
Okay, I was talking about liking the, not minding the tedium of the juggle, but you kind of do a lot of damage to them with the regular slices.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, yeah, Mass, that is a good one, yeah. Why do all the hot chicks come from trans pride flag? That one, arguably one of the greatest. Oh. And also true. Like,
yeah.
Like, you see it, it's just like, dude, I don't know what country this is where all these hot chicks come from, but I want to go. Like, hell yeah. Want to go to the cool place?
They all like Neon Genesis Evangelion and Bloodborne too. It's amazing. What a culture.
Mask for Mask, are you a DJ by chance? Or do you DJ? Pure curiosity. Do we know any other some sweet DJ? I'm trying to think of like the few people, few good trans folks that I know are really good DJs. One of them a really good vinyl DJ, Rowena.
That's right, Rowena does DJ, huh?
Yeah, dude, she spins the actual vinyl and it's fucking really cool. I gotta do more. I'll have to find their Bandcamp and I'll link, because they do some really cool jam sessions every once in a while. But yep, it's the hottest country full of the sexiest DJs. Oh my god, no, but I do know trans women who come to do. Alright, that's fair, it's fair. Can't be them all. But beautiful. Yeah, now I gotta find Rowena's Bandcamp real quick, because that's a fun time.
Got him.
Yeah. There's a great Caleb Heron joke about God making trans women excellent DJs and someone editing a sick beat with clips shouting out their favorite trans DJs. That's pretty great.
Oh shit. I think I have a speed segment next, a speed road segment. I checked the shop. I've gotten a lot of, open sea chase. The ninjas break free from the battleship, cutting through the waves towards the secret navy base while enemies give chase. You know what? It's 9:29. We're gonna take a quick break before we continue on with Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. Let me pull up.
Oh, yeah.
But again, hello there. This is Henry.
This is Jacob.
What's up, Captain Quasar? You're joining us right as we're about to go out to break, Captain Quasar, but we've been talking Lone Wolf and Cub. We've been talking about the nature of exploitation and how we talk about sex through exploitation movies and just the Epstein of it all in terms of like the way we tiptoe around certain things while trying to be like Protestant or Puritan about others. But we're gonna go on break for a moment, and then we'll be back to talk about more Lone Wolf and Cub and continue on with Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. Y'all take care. We're gonna stand up, stretch, rehydrate.
Gonna get some water, y'all.
Get some water, y'all. Smoke them if you got them. We'll be right back.
I love the album is called This House is Hard. We'll have to give that a listen.
Oh yes, This House is Hard by Lady Oroxo. Check out Rowena's music, guys.
Yeah.
She does cool shit. We're drinking from the hose. We are getting the Jinzi stare. We are.
Yep. We're doing everything old people don't like us to do.
We're getting our live action Zeldas. We're getting our exact change.
We're being free. We're hanging out with people Jesus would love. You know?
All right. I mentioned last time we did Lone Wolf and Cub, or we were talking about Lone Wolf and Cub last session, that I wish we had Omnis or deluxe editions in the vein of like Berserk. Turns out they're doing that.
Oh, interesting.
As soon as I logged off from the stream, the algorithm served me up some ads, Jacob. They are always listening.
They're like, hey, we heard what you're saying, and actually you're factually wrong, and we think you'll want to buy it.
Yeah. And the thing is, too, is like the thing is the deluxe editions are going to be the first time that they're right to left instead of left to right.
Forgot we're on the wrong seat. They're just watching us. And the projector on the
Oh yeah.
Totally true. I was like, you know what? You're absolutely right.
We were doing a speed road. Yeah, no, it was very important. You only saw that through the projector.
It was a creative decision. We did that on purpose.
Yeah. We're just like Lost.
Yeah, it's artistic tendency. It's not wrong. I do that every time I fuck something. I was like, well, that was my artistic intent, so therefore I am not wrong. You're wrong because you didn't enjoy my art, you see.
Yeah, man. Like, it's not pornography if you're not getting hard.
That's true. If you can't get hard, nothing's pornography.
I see nothing arousing here, officer. Maybe you're the messed up one.
Maybe you have the problem, sir.
Oh, skull. Collecting skulls, but also getting hit by things.
Well, she looks like a skeleton right now. Her hair.
I'm glad that wasn't too long. I don't like on rails missions.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not very exciting.
Oh shit. Navy base in the Navy. All right,
boys.
There's a lot of like naval levels in this game. I was expecting to be on the water this long around so many like gray boxes.
Well, see here, I was thinking it was like we have like a construction guy, we got a Navy guy. I'm sure it's gonna be a Native American. We're just going for every YMCA, all the village people.
All of the village people.
Like we're gonna have them.
I like the little bob on the ship sprite. That's so nice.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, they really do that nice stuff. His toes got camel toe.
His toes got camel toe. His foot's just cloven.
Let's go.
You saying you want to do something to that foot, Jacob?
I might.
Oh crap.
Me watching Minions, I like the little bob.
It's just nice.
What that ninja foot do? Yeah, show me that foot clam. You say there's a clam in you? Maybe not the term I'd use, but you know, I'm a less than sure.
Oh, you know what? We haven't been using that this session, which I'm grateful for.
That is true. They didn't bring up.
They haven't been telling me I'm dishonoring the clan, and I need to bring honor back to the clan. And I should be working for the clan.
You're like, guys, this is weird.
Oh, I was thinking about how like hyper stylized the Spider Clan like ninja bosses were. Remember they were all like Yakuza out like in the big tower with like their super business decisions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The sexiness of criminals in cinema, not just the Yakuza, but like, you know, the gangster movies and stuff. I was at a job, hanging out in the break room, and there was a TV on in the break room. And there was a show called Jail on in the break room. It was just called Jail.
Jail. The TV.
I think this was on Tubi. It may have been on Amazon.
Guys, you catch the latest episode of Jail.
Yeah, if anyone has Tubi access right now, don't stop the stream. Keep a tab open. Like, this is the internet age. Like, we need you to have 5 tabs open. And
Yeah, come on.
3 videos playing, five audio sources, two songs. Anyways, if you look on Tubi, there's a show called Jail. Just Jail. Like,
how unimaginative.
yeah. It's like Cops. You know, and that, just Jail. Like,
And you know that's how they convince themselves.
no, yeah.
It's just like Cops, but Jail.
I'm gonna do the weave and get back to the Yakuza eventually. You know, the weave, like our precious bisexual president boy is so fond of doing.
Also, camel toe is going to pop in my head when I'm trying to go to sleep and crack me up. I'm glad now, man. I'm so glad.
So Jail. Jacob, you know how like when you're arrested but not yet, like you know why people are put in jail, right? Like they're awaiting like further.
Oh yeah, further something or other. Yeah.
Arrested, not convicted, awaiting
like county
sentencing.
jail.
Trial. Yeah. You're put in jail overnight if you're drunk. You know.
Yeah, it's like small town. You're not going in the county.
Yeah, you're not going into a prison. Anyways, Jail opens with this John Wayne wannabe. Just suiting up for his job, and as he's suiting up, he's giving his little voiceover monologue where he's like, "Oh yeah, I have to prepare for my day facing, you know, the criminal mind."
Very much how I talk to myself when I do my regular day job.
Just, you know, Rorschach's journal. The world is full of scum and chaos. There's a Moriarty around every corner.
And I'm wearing a mask of my parents fighting.
Yeah. I'm wearing a mask that looks like my dad kissing my uncle. Goodman, my president Nixon could have stopped this, but now everybody looks at me and I tuck in my shirt and I say no.
Jill, you can't go home and you must stay here. Unless you're Jeffrey Epstein. Unless you got a sweetheart deal.
But no, so Jail opens with this dude suiting up and just being very, very much like looking at the camera like I'm the line between law and order, and it is like, it is me against the criminal element of the world and the criminal mastermind. And then he just cuts to him at the jail, standing there, just kind of arms crossed as this woman's having the worst day of her life, just breaking down, yelling and crying and just having an episode. And you know, this homeboy he's not de-escalating the situation, he's not engaging with the situation, he's waiting for a female social worker to enter the frame while the camera's just focused on this woman, again, just breaking down, just to be gawked at, like.
In her worst moment, laying bare.
And I'm just like,
And he's just holding her arms like, you.
yeah, I'm talking about innuendo and just like the way like there's like subtext and like, you know, William S. Burroughs' whole like the sex that passes the censor and the way things get dressed up in meanings. But we have just literal hours of this footage just on broadcast television of this very exact kind of like, this is what jail is, this is what people are, like they're not even gonna convict them and we're already being the Protestant punched at as far as like, look at these freaks on TV.
shouldn't have gone to jail if they want to be on.
Right. Well, if they didn't want to be gawked at on the TV, they should have gone to jail. It's like, well,
They shouldn't. They
maybe they needed to sign that waiver because, like, they needed that money because they're, like, in very destitute circumstances that led to them having a bad time and ending up here in jail.
But that they shouldn't let my commanding officer agree to have HBO follow us for 12 hours. We happen to be in the same gas station. Seems like a bad deal to me. That'll show you.
But like, so we have just like, I bring up, we all know what we're talking about. Like, I bring up talks as shorthand for this particular genre of reality TV. Like, even just saying there's a TV show called Jail.
You know exactly.
You know exactly where I'm going with this. Like, I'm probably making what is like a pretty bog standard observation about these these spectator sport of criminality in America, on broadcast television. But I just bring this up because, like, we have these fucking narratives politically we still believe about, like, master plans of, like, them doing some scheming against us. And, again, there's a Moriarty around every corner, and we need the most vigilant fucking Sherlock Holmeses in the room to, like, have qualified immunity to, like, be able to bust these crimes.
But they gotta be sexy, too.
Yeah.
Don't forget that.
Yeah, they also gotta be fuckable.
Yeah. We gotta be able to fuck our boys, you know? Otherwise, the Secretary of War will be sad and flaccid, and we can't have that.
Operation Ram Ranch.
Operation Southern Spear.
Jail, the beds may be hard, but service is terrible.
I love that.
I just picture a very dystopian, like, bring up the idea of being so, like, financially astute that you sign away your likeness to be used in reality TV like that. Just people intentionally at some point doing crimes to be on the crime show to make money to survive the crime economy. Oh shit.
Of like someone going on Chris Hansen just to try to get like, instead of like they're trying to get like a bed inside of the police station. So they just,
Right.
they don't want
Like, hey man, I just committed these crimes so I can get locked up because I have nowhere else to sleep tonight.
Yeah. I love those systems. It's the same with like people who are like in jail for life and then they're just like surprised when they're like killing people and they're like, well, there's no other punishment other than death.
We've like, well, there's no other profitability besides private prison corps, so, we're gonna do that.
Hey, do forever.
Look, buddy, it was that or either increase the interest rate on burrito loans.
Yeah, that's true. Listen, I need a payday loan for my $1.50 Costco hot dog and soda.
Payday loan to continue my sports gambling obsession.
Listen, I'm gonna hit it big this one day. I swear to God, it's gonna happen. Nice.
It's not gambling, it's a predictive market.
Yeah. It's not gambling if you know what I'm doing. Double slap. Nice. Yeah, the classic burrito loan.
What is that, like, wand those dudes have that, like, channels lightning?
I don't know, but it's kind of just, like, weird. Oh, no.
Nice. Okay. Oh.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, fuck you with that shit. $50-year mortgage to pay the interest on my burrito loan.
Like, at that point, why not just have state-owned housing?
Yeah, like what are we even doing? What's a 50-year mortgage? Like what? How dumb everything is. Pretty great.
It's like, why is no one else coming? It's like, these guys can't make it. There's a car coming.
Nice.
Cool.
That was pretty tight. Great environmental storytelling.
Yeah, getting the whole like understanding of it's presentational, not like.
Sick.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh, okay. Sometimes I'm like, I'm not gonna get the timing. Other times it's like, oh, it was very generous there. Like,
Yeah, you're like, oh,
like
damn.
that one didn't take.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh my god, get off me, dude. Come on. Buddy, come on.
Come on, pal.
Pal. My guy.
My guy.
My dude.
This fucking guy. Man, I do love going to Boston and hearing all the people with Boston accents.
Never been, but I have been to Chicago.
You know, I same kind of vibes. You know, different guy, but similar vibes.
Cool, we got our secret scrolls. I still have no idea what those do.
Right. It's fucking American Gladiator boys. That's all I can think of.
They age period appropriate if we're going for like 80s, you know, late 80s, early 90s nostalgia.
Very much so. Big muscle dudes.
Oh. Tyrants from Resident Evil?
Sick.
Sick. I like, I'm kind of getting tired of the military levels and the military enemies, so I'm hoping these mutant freaks
And make a big
signify a nice shift in tone as far as like the kinds of enemies we're fighting.
Yeah. Cut that one's arm off.
Yeah, I do like, they really are tyrants, like, I love it.
Dude, sick.
Why do the Japanese always like think the American military just has tyrants in jars?
Right? What is with that? It's just a hat on the man. It's just a hat on the hat how much everybody's just lying about paying anything back. It's the same joke about how everybody is sharing Netflix accounts.
Yeah.
You forget the password, it kicks off a chain where the president of the US has to ask his wife for the password. Yeah, true.
I saw, man, the whole hat on a hat, like nobody's paying anything. I've talked a bit about it in the past, like watching Caleb Hammer because it's interesting to me to see like over the span of interviews, just like what consistently are like exploited schemes people fall into in the economy.
Oh yeah.
I saw a very weird Brett Cooper clip where she was talking about Caleb Hammer and like she was like, oh, it was a similar like starting point where she was talking about like watching Caleb, you'll see all the different ways people are taking out loans and such from like these different organizations. But then Brett tries to spin it into like, therefore all these companies who give these people money are like secretly like funding like the left. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh my god,
yeah, like, oh, like the subtext of the argument, because like she's being like not explicit with it. Again, like the whole, this is why like innuendo is such an interesting phenomenon to me. You know, she's not explicitly saying it, but the subtext is like all these companies, you know, are willing to loan money to types of people I don't like, to say it without like getting too bigoted about it. Like,
Yeah.
also just because it is a weird, foggy like logic she's trying to follow there, of just like, oh, like watching Caleb Hammer, you'll see all the organizations that are funding like the left and how Caleb's calling them out. And it's like he's not doing anything like that.
Yeah, right? Like,
Like, it's a weird right-wing way of trying to come around to get mad at, like, these kind of organizations without sounding anti-capitalist, you know what I mean?
yeah, without being like, hey, no one should be able to do this. Like, this is a business that, like, the government should
Because
step
it's
in
not
to
like
stop
they're
this.
preferring, like, gay people or people of color when they're, like, preying on them for this stuff. It's like, no, that's literally just, like, capital seeking the most vulnerable in the society. Like,
Yeah.
no one at those companies like are trying to like fund Antifa. Like there's no actual narrative of that kind of thing happening, right?
I like that you're beating the creature from the end of Altered States.
Yeah, the monkey. Yeah, interesting.
Like humanoid guy. I didn't really catch it until you like knocked him back across the thing. I'm like, oh, it's like he's in the hallway smacking himself against the walls. Yeah. Woo.
I didn't realize that got a 4K Criterion recently.
Yeah, man. Also, Network is getting one.
Finally, I've wanted to pick up a physical copy of Network, but like,
Yeah, same.
I've always been a bit sketchy on releases.
There's some other movie that was getting released that I was really excited about. Some good 4Ks. Also, someone talking about like why it's so hard to get so many 4K movies right now. Like, the supply and demand of everything right now is really weird because of like there's only so many companies actually physically producing discs. So like, when something sells out, companies then have to like apply for like the next slot to be able to like then produce whatever it is they're trying to produce, versus like even as far back as like 2015 we had like a lot more companies to be able to get on the list to be able to produce stuff. That's fine.
I find it interesting. I'm like, is it just because I'm getting older and finding like communities that talk about it in different ways than teenagers fundamentally do or something? But like, the 4K, like what you're talking about right now with the disc community, and also I see like the omnibus collectors on like Reddit for like comic books. Just the way the conversation around hobbies has become more tied to understanding production and distribution methods and like
I think
the way COVID and tariffs have made people aware of what the supply chain is and how conversations about the supply chain are now kind of like integral and like a huge part of like hobby talk in addition to like other aspects of like the hobby.
Yeah, like it's just forced itself into the conversation.
Yeah.
Oh, totally. I was gonna say
We all got aware of foreign policy real fast with that, you know?
Dude, truly. It's the same thing with vinyl records. There's only one company that makes vinyl. That makes the product vinyl that is then turned into records. And there used to be like 3. Which I was like, that was a big reason, because I think like 2 of them burned down, or like one of the major ones burned down. So then it was just like a part of the big reason, and then that COVID shit, but like a big spike in vinyl pricing. That is wild that that's, one, there's only one company making vinyl. That's insane. There's so much vinyl in the world. Or so many records, rather. Get this fucking Altered States free.
I think we got him, boys.
Sick.
Everyone can be a boy.
True.
I'm a dude, he's a dude, she's a dude. We're all dudes now, hey?
Mm-hmm. Brownie, you sleep.
What the hell is going on here? All right.
A covert project?
You told me the government was working with demons? No way. Yokohama. I'm just gonna screenshot this really quick. Quote.
It's a great quote.
I got the lab coordinates. It's just a very hilarious punch-in. Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, the pink and blue in this is huge.
Yeah, Mask, you were right about the color palette. And
Yeah. Like
just the eye
you bring it up.
reflections. That's such a good, simple trick. Guys, you don't need AI to make shit like this for you. You just need to sit there and hone your craft.
Like, be human. Make art. Notice stuff. That's all it is. Just be like, wow, that kind of looks like this. That's cool.
The listening and reciprocating and being heard and hearing is a huge, like, art needs an audience is like, I don't know, at least in my consideration of it, like art in the vaguest, like, definitional sense is like the manipulation of a medium to get an idea across to an audience.
Yeah, no, it's definitely, you need an audience. Because that's where you're doing it. But you gotta make it.
Oh, the secret lab. The ninja duo discovers a secret lab and enters its depths. They chase the enemy through dark corridors.
Yeah, they do.
Is this happening, going to happen, or already happened? I'm a little confused on the tenses here with the level descriptions, but let's go to the secret lab. Omnicore.
Biotechnology.
Surrender the energy crystals right now.
Bro, as if.
Bro, hear me out. Henri-Georges. Like, we need to sell these demons children. So, Ghost Bro, I'm considering playing Blasphemous. I'm kind of sketch because it was just coming out during a time where like search action, Metroidvania style stuff was really trendy. And I get exhausted of that stuff real fast because I feel too much of it falls into bad map design territory. But I've seen Blasphemous praised and consistently mentioned long enough through time that I suspect it might be worth actually playing. Oh yeah. See, Jacob, they're just
Shit.
They're just doing what the CIA has to do to, I don't know, continue ensuring Americans don't get health care.
Yeah, man, it's for national security or whatever.
Nothing more than abominations. Dang.
Oh, it is so.
What's up?
I was talking with my coworker, talking about the Asian squat, where we're just like squatting down in the middle of the day. Like the big thing between like Americans and Asians is that like whenever Americans squat down, they'll typically like raise their heels up and will bounce.
Oh, like
their toes.
squat crouching, kind of like just as a neutral or a resting position, squatting down.
Yeah, but like it is called like the Asian squat is more like in Russian squat is just having your feet fully flat while doing so. Same position.
You like doing Russian chairs.
Yeah, but like I was just noticing like in the standing animations, like the Marine characters, when they're standing and waiting for you, have their heels lifted up, like in posing. But you, the ninja, have your feet flat at all moments. So like that is
nice consideration.
Yeah, like it's such a very small thing that I just not really thought about for a moment, but it's definitely kind of nice. Also, I love squatting. Any chance I get, squat gold.
Don't skip leg day, y'all.
Yeah, truly.
I did share on the Discord, I believe. It was like a woke game review warning thing over Ninja Gaiden 2, the Xbox 360 3D Ninja Gaiden 2, where it's just like character has an incredibly big ass and the camera's always centered on it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, so it's either the left is misandrous or liking men is woke.
And I'm not sure which it is.
Fellas, is it woke to do leg day?
Unfortunately. Girls appreciate leg day, so don't do it. Don't do it dudes say, because your bros worry about you getting laid, being cool, you know?
Yes, Andrzej is so successful at that very thing. Wow. Oh man, I thought maybe I could break through that wall there, like secret style, but it's a pretty consistent feature throughout.
Fucking flappy wing boys.
For me. Okay, but like those are more refined versions of like the mutants I was fighting in the previous level. I do like that little step up in design.
Right? Like it's flowing, it makes sense.
Visual storytelling.
We like that. Lots of boys are sick.
Aw, I just hit the buttons for the healing spell too. Okay. Hit by fewer of those lasers on the way up.
Oh man, the Burns video today with Dr. Fatima on using AI was interesting. It reminded me of Jesus' parable of the dishonest servant. Oh, I'm forgetting that one, man.
Same, honestly.
Been a while since I had that one. The one where the servant is defrauding people to help himself, and then when he finds out he's going to be homeless, he realizes he was serving mammon, he should be serving man.
Yeah, I don't know a lot about tenant law oppa. I did feel some comments were pointing out. I wanted to know about Dr. Fatima's process more. It was left very general. I think he's going to talk about it on stream Wednesday. We'll see. I don't know. I don't want to say too much on behalf of other people's programs.
That's right.
I did edit that video though, and I get the point Burns was trying to make. Well, we'll see if he talks about it or what.
Yeah, see what he adds to or clarifies or whatever. Dang. At least he's throwing up at you.
Because it does get into a conversational space about like at what point if at all, is there an efficacy to like individual shaming over structural things, but
I haven't watched it yet.
yeah, I put some more articulated thoughts on our Discord. Cutler and I were talking about it earlier today.
Oh, hell yeah. It's so nice being able to creep around on the Discord while I'm at work. See the things going. I'm like, oh, that God, things are happening. You guys keep me sane. Especially Mondays.
Oh shit! A lot of saws around.
That's all.
Oh, whoa. I do think, Elman, I personally don't know if there's a way to parse the tech-capitalist exploitation side of LLM type AI style models from the product itself and make an ethical version of one, because I don't think from the foundation it's trying to be like actually useful in that sense.
Yeah, that's not the base.
Like it's not trying to be a tool for education. It's literally just for like I mean, in my general imaginary, I think they're trying to get AI to a point where they can fire enough people to where when the next like big labor action goes, as far as anyone trying a general strike or an organized shutdown of anything, enough systems are automated, not necessarily for like society to continue functioning in a prosperous way or as they're trying to find a way to run things in like in bare minimum management mode as they enact their own little like tech apocalypse.
Damn, interesting. So, if Jesus thought you could trick Mammon into build things that last, perhaps you can use AI procs to do good things too. On the other hand, I'm told the master's tools will never tear down his house.
Right. That's what I mean, but I don't think you can parse it out. Like,
it's also just, other than like the, no, like,
it's also just like if it had like an actual use, like.
Yeah, a direct use, not just like it could potentially be.
I don't think it would need to have like such astroturf like selling. Like there's other things that suck that people like that there's a market for. Like you know what I mean? Like,
totally.
Like people know cigarettes suck. People know cars are awful. Like I get there's coercion there.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying is like even bad stuff, like even stuff people are aware of, like that's bad. Like if it has like a sexual appeal or a use appeal, if it's sexy, if it's cool, if it does something that makes people feel sexy or cool, even if they're aware there's a horrible cost to it, they'll still buy it.
Yeah.
And in AI, like even after being told like it can do all these wonderful things maybe one day, sometimes, people aren't buying it. Like, it just doesn't feel attractive.
Yeah. Way too overpromised.
Because it's so much about, like, I don't know, in its current form, it's so much about removing the human from practices that, like, people don't really want to do anyways. Like, okay, you're gonna remove me from my job, like, so you're gonna kill me?
Yeah, yeah, like, so what's the... What is the end goal? Like, we're not gonna have anyone have anything. Like, cool, man, but like, then what the fuck is money for? Like, yeah. Oh, you know, L-Man, speaking of...
I just don't know if anything's gonna stick around besides, like, these shells of data centers after they've been fried out.
Yeah, true. No, what I was gonna say, was it Peter Thiel that just started selling off a bunch of stuff and is trying to short a bunch of AI markets now?
Yeah.
People are
There's
making some
speculation
money.
that, like, yeah, people are, like, abandoning the bubble, or people are starting to short and make their bets and hedge against it. Okay, what do I do for this part? I keep messing up the rhythm of it.
Trevor, you were right there.
Okay, I got into the rhythm of it, finally. Before I got distracted by the platform stairs, let me bring up, like, Elon keeps using the phrase universal high income in relation to, like, selling, like, why the Optimus robots are going to be so good. Like, he's just like, oh, we're going to automate labor, it's going to bring about universal high income. And
Like, what?
What's that even mean?
Like, buddy, it's not... Until you talk about like a whole new economy that you can actually show it's going to work, like, shut the fuck
It's just
up.
buzzwords so that his stock valuation next quarter is fine.
Dude, I am so fucking... I can't wait for Elon Musk to be done. He's dead and gone out.
Well, that's the thing, like, as like, when this bubble pops, I think we're not going to see like a admission of failure. It's going to be
for sure.
We're going to see some weird transformation of the concept of value within the next 5 years.
I say, yeah, like the power vacuum that is going to happen after this shit goes tits up is going to be very interesting.
Saying in the chat. Business brain can't comprehend that you'd increase competitive. Yeah. Man, speaking of like the business brain, thinking of the wonderful summation which will live ran through of it. Sorry, fighting dudes on the platform. But what we've been talking about with like innuendo and sexual sublimation into, you know, the sex that gets to the censors, as the women would call it. Like business brain is part of that. Like using the logic and language of business to like rationalize choices that, like, it's not making profit for the business, but the person making those decisions is getting off on the power.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's so many people who just like,
again, we don't have
power just
like
get off on that.
right. Like I mean, look at the president and the conception of what American government or the American political body is for, which is again just like who we shaming, who we blaming this season.
Yeah.
Who we paying ice to deport? Is that secret? Oh yeah, I go up. Gaming servers. Oh no. I'm too late. Where are the energy crystals? He took them. He fled to the Special Night Transport Express. That's a secret train the CIA claims doesn't exist. How do you hide a train that well? Like when people see the tracks, is it completely underground?
Right, like of all things.
Does it have an invisibility cloak? CIA ghost trains.
Ghost train.
Ghost train of the CIA. L-Man, the Google Stadia will return.
It will. It never left. Always in our hearts. If you even have to ask, don't know about Secret Train.
Shit. The gas is rising. Ooh. Do I have to do that whole? Yeah, I do. Okay. Very cool mutants.
Yeah. Except the floor ones. Reminds me a lot of like Basket Case. Yeah, just a lot of really good 80s monster movies.
Yeah, it's reminding me of like, I'm thinking of like games like Contra.
Yeah.
Had that kind of stuff. They were going off of like there's an aliens in the thing vibe as well. But yeah, Basket Case is probably another good example or reference point.
Right.
Society.
Man, love Society.
Is it boss time?
You about to beat this boss?
Whoa.
Whoa. That's cool.
It's Eddie from Iron Maiden.
What the fuck? Like, what the fuck is this thing?
It's Eddie from Iron Maiden.
I mean, yeah, but damn.
Oh.
I'm not gonna like going and stand up, I can tell you that.
Has full on.
Yep. Just hanging brain on you. It's like if the Technodrome was a dead guy. Yeah, Ghost Bro.
Fall down somehow. Yep. Oof. It's okay, I flew this pad.
Oh, nice. I'm fucking smacking those balls.
Yeah.
Oh, I made him mad.
That dodge button is fun. I should actually use it, like, intentionally, you know?
Yeah, every once in a while. Hell yeah. Show that fool.
Has this been the same boss theme? Because this boss theme is from the NES game. Just
Yeah.
Has it been the same for all bosses or just this
I
boss?
think just this one.
Okay, because that was one of the NES game tracks.
Gotcha.
All right.
Do hell yeah.
Super Express to Hell. Well, you know what, folks? It is 10:30, so we're gonna save the Super Express to Hell for Thursday.
We'll go to hell on Thursday, y'all.
Yeah, so on Thursday we'll be seeing In Hell. Lux will be back around tomorrow for Look Outside as we finish off that game. We're dealing with demons all week, it seems, so thanks for joining us. Once again, I'm Henry.
I'm Jacob.
This has been Technopoverty playing Ninja Gaiden Ragebound, chatting a little about Lone Wolf and Cub, among many, many other things. Y'all take care. We'll see you later. We will see you in Hell Thursday, if not sooner.
Yeah, a little bit sooner.
Good night, y'all. Oh, you know what? Just a quick reminder. Once we're done with this game and we're done with the Lone Wolf and Cub, we are going to be playing Death Stranding 2 on the beach, and we are reading Nevil Shoots on the beach along with that. So, Death Stranding 2 is going to be a big game. We have a lot of books planned. If you want to hop on the beach before we get there, it's a very short read.
Yeah.
I think Sam Neill has a 2-hour-long audiobook, abridged version of it as well. It was also, I believe, an Oscar-winning, if not, it was an Oscar-nominated 1950s movie. We're gonna watch that on the Discord. Maybe this Sunday. We might watch Save the Green Planet first. We'll see. We will
Hell
see.
yeah.
But anyways, this has been Technopoverty. Thank you for joining us, and take care.
Night, y'all. Forehead kisses.